Okay, bring us in right here, Z-Rock. He's vibing with the music.
We are back, episode 130. We're
That's
back.
a reason why.
Took a little break for the holidays. You know, family's most important.
But that's why you need to watch the YouTube version, not just listen, because you can see Zach vibing with
Oh
the
yeah,
show.
yeah,
Having a
I
good
was
time
feeling
right
it.
here. This is like you said, episode 130 of the BSG podcast. Took us a 2-week break, and we're refreshed, we're revived, we're back. It's brought to you by Moon Golf here in 2025. Our favorites. Go check them out. Zach just went Moon Golf this weekend and had some shoes,
yeah.
swapped them to a different size. Listen, Moon Golf has everything to offer. Show them what you got.
We got them.
Look at there
The joy.
at Moon Golf.
And,
Everybody.
you know, I'm a style guy, so play good or bad, I'm styling. I got
the
camo, the all whites. You can't
They're
beat
clean. No, if he had on his the pink camo hat, it's gonna go hard with that.
it. It's hanging up. It's over there.
It's gonna go hard with it.
It'll
Hey,
be a vibe day. It'll be like white pants.
I don't know if you can tell, but for 2025, I swapped the putter cover to match the bag, the black and blue kind of. The TBC.
I need something else. I got that main, like the Jordan Off-White.
Oh yeah,
I need them to post a couple more.
When they do, I'm for sure getting the Gatorade one just because I think it's iconic. I don't think they'll drop it again. And then we got the new head covers coming in the mail, but they say a word on there. My wife will not let me put on my golf bag.
Oh yeah, well those are just like fairway wood covers, right?
Yeah,
or is it the putter cover too?
I would love to. No, I think it's a 3-wood cover. I would love to swap out my collective one right there, but I know Katie would not be thrilled if I put that, especially if it was seen on camera when we're filming and that was on my bag.
Yeah, because they'll be like, your kids will say, "What does that mean, Dad?"
But we love everything. Pretty much the Buck Club puts out. If you don't know what we're talking about, the Buck Club is by Zach Blair, PGA Tour golfer, and they sell. Basically, this was going to be a course. He sold stuff, and then they dropped. You got to be a collective member to get the early drop. That's it.
This is my go-to bag for work.
Well, that's funny you have yours there because there's mine right there.
I'm remote tomorrow, so I had to bring it home.
Shout out ZB Buck Club. We're big Buck Club supporters. You can see all the putter covers back behind me.
Mine are on the other side. I only got 2 right now since I switched to the mallet from the blade.
Yeah. I'm working on. I told Katie my birthday's next month, so I said I want to at least get 2 of these framed for my birthday from Hobby Lobby. And so,
oh yeah, you should just give me one. Let me do that as a present. If not,
that'd be a great gift.
I got another present. Give me your Masters one. I'll take it. I'll get it to make it look like mine.
Oh, you're a legend.
Be an easy present.
Yeah, and that'll be one that'll be every week. Be right there behind me.
So mine look real good.
Yeah. So these are this is how Zach did his. That's how I'm gonna do mine, everybody. If you're listening, I'm sorry.
Got the Masters, Sand Hollow, and then Tobacco Road.
These are all courses
there's my
the mallet cover.
Spinning. I'm losing it. I don't think it's tightened. It wasn't ready for a spin.
That's these are all the courses we went, major courses kind of we went to. Tobacco Road was our North Carolina trip. Sand Hollow was our Utah trip. Masters was the Masters trip, obviously. And then I wish we would have got something in Texas, but we didn't really play a special course in Texas. So
no,
it didn't matter.
It was just like a regular country club.
Yeah, I'm for sure getting a Macklemore Resort flag. I think just because it's
or the Keep.
Oh, do you think the Keep's gonna have their own special flag for sale?
They do. Oh, you didn't watch the video enough. I
didn't finish it.
It looks like an asterisk. Oh, it's like a K forwards and backwards. I think it's like red and white.
Yeah, I may get that one then, just because it's not a big golf trip, but it's such an iconic course. I feel like it's new and it's going to be a memory. I'd be like, oh, me and my boy went and played that.
We went. I wouldn't mind. I told Johnny.
Old Toccoa Farm would be a sick flag.
Yeah. I think Purcell would be good. As much as we've played Purcell.
That's true. Do they sell it?
They do. I asked them. They didn't. They never contacted me back about sending it, but I mean, we'll be there a couple months.
I would really like a Bay Point flag just because it's like a tradition now.
But I got a spot. I told Johnny, I said, So once I get one more on this left wall, it'll be full. I was like, I could do it to the left of my TV. There's a whole wall I could
No,
fill
just
up.
go. That's what I'm gonna do this wall. I'm just gonna go like they're gonna be tight together. I'm just gonna go like fill the whole thing up.
Yeah, that's my plan because we ain't gonna stop traveling.
Yeah.
I have to get like Fossil Trace or something when we go to
Oh
Denver.
yeah. That'd be the dream because eventually, I got kids and they got bedrooms, but in 5 years, my oldest may be moving out. He may still be living with mom and daddy, but his room is gonna become another available room. So me and Katie are gonna then split our office, and I just want golf stuff everywhere in my own personal office.
That's reminded. I almost wanted to. I got this American flag. If I didn't have my 2 monitors, I'd put another frame set there. But I got that flag, and I don't know. It's one of them. It's constantly in my head of what I could do to make it look like
Yeah.
just a golf room.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna fill this wall up, and I put my clubs on this wall. I was like, I want it to look more like a studio for us when we're here recording too.
You'll have to get you one of these little racks. I think I got it off Amazon, but it holds my clubs, tees and stuff, and then I got the den caddy for the
Oh,
balls.
it's got it all.
Well,
And
the den caddy's on the other side for the golf balls, but it's got towels.
hey, show that towel real quick. We have an extra towel. We should do a giveaway for our podcast listeners.
Oh, it is this one.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
forgot we did the blue.
We have an extra. We should do a giveaway for our podcast listeners, exclusively for the fans of the pod. So it's a tie-dye blue.
Oh, yeah, they're uniquely tie-dyed.
Me and Zach will figure out a good giveaway, but instead of just posting it on social, or maybe we'll post it on our social, but it'll be a question you have to answer that's in the podcast so that we know you listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
Or something
That
like that.
and then a like and 2 shares. Or
yeah, we'll do that. That way it gives our podcast listeners some love because we appreciate all y'all listening. All right, let's jump into it. Well, first, we're going to talk about 2025 in a minute. Let's recap 2 weeks ago. We saw the big cat at the PNC with little cat, Charlie. He was walking fine, came down to a playoff between him and the Bernhardt Langer and his family.
the cheaters.
We were all watching it in my house, and I was making everybody watch with me. And I was like, I really wanted Bernhardt to miss that putt, but it's whatever. But the question is, after seeing Tiger do that, obviously the question everybody's asking is he going to win again? Now, Senior Tour, we'll count Senior Tour. Does he win if he plays Senior Tour?
Easy.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think Senior Tour is really a challenge for guys like him. Like, when Phil finally graduated up to Senior Tour,
he won 3 in a row.
Dominated.
Yeah.
Come back, played and won the PGA.
Yeah.
So it's not like, you'll have guys that are well past their prime that are just playing because the sponsors pay them.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll have guys that just graduate up and they're just so talented.
And at the Senior, Tiger and people like Bernhard will be at the same tee box. That was a whole ordeal about the PNC. Oh,
yeah, it's one of them. So for those who don't know, Bernhard Langer is 65.
Mm-hmm.
So he plays up a box, which takes, I want to say they said it was like 750 or 800 yards off the course.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody else is playing back. Even Charlie and John Daly Jr., which he's a different animal at his age now. But
I want to say they were saying Bernhard was still hitting it like 260 something off the tee.
Yeah, he's just as long.
Yeah, and so there's several holes he had 100-yard. Him and his son had 100-yard advantage on a lot of this stuff.
That's wild.
It is. It's crazy.
It's one of them. It's win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat.
That's kind of like that TikTok you sent me about. I always trust my friend or something less when he gives me a yardage.
I trust my friends with my life, but not my yardage.
You are second guess those yardages all the time.
It's one of them. He's like, "What did you shoot?
Are you sure?
Let me see. What's 18 birdies say?"
I don't have a rangefinder, so I trust Zach when he says a number. I just hit him.
Even in competition.
In competition, I would say I use a certain app, but I'm a little mad at them from, was it 2 years ago when they wanted to work together and we did, and then
that's the worst part. I was telling Jeremy, because I feel like every time we start to get momentum, we just get ghosted.
I know. That's what it always would feel like. Uh, and so speaking of Tiger playing at PNC, as you're listening to this or watching this, Tiger will be competing tonight. This will be uploaded on the day that he's competing, or not competing, but he'll be broadcasting. TGL makes its debut tomorrow. It is the New York Golf Club versus the Bay. I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of into it. I'm kind of interested. I'm gonna be
I think
watching
it's one of
9 p.m.
them.
Eastern.
I want a simulator in my house so bad. I have
Oh, I
8-foot
know.
ceilings, so it's not happening here.
Yeah.
Next house though, seeing like just pros play
Hmm.
on a sim, it's like because I know they have to practice with it when they can't get to the range.
Oh yeah, they hit that track man all the time. I wasn't as interested in the TGL until I watched the foreplay video, and saw how it's gonna work, and I was like, "Oh, this is actually kinda cool." And so,
All I know is Riggs' swing is
it's
so
slow-mo.
awful.
I watched it twice in that video just 'cause, like, there's no way that's really it. Uh,
It feels like what my swing probably looked like when I started, and I
oh,
didn't
yeah.
know what to do.
He's a 5 handicap, though.
I know he beats every competitor that challenges him.
It's just one of those swing your swings kinda deal. You know, it may
Like,
not be pretty, but you know it works. I didn't realize how much in play those giant LED screens really were, because you drive, you're 30 feet back, and so I could easily from 30 feet push one or hook one into one of those screens,
absolutely.
and that would be so even how big that screen is, I was like, "Oh, there's a chance I could hit one of the LEDs." So
What's like
tomorrow.
watching Scott, like, in his bonus room or whatever, where he
Oh,
just
yeah.
has that little I mean, it's a standard net that all the pros use, and I'm like, I
Shank
could
one
push
real
one.
quick.
I could push one off the hosel real fast.
Tomorrow we got New York Golf Club, which is Ricky, Xander, and Matt Fitzpatrick. And I believe men will lead, but I think they only send 3 people to play. So those 3 against the Bay, which is Shane Lowry, Ludwig at is it Auberg? What is it? Aberg?
Oberg.
Oberg. He's probably going to carry that team, and Wyndham Clark. Um, there is a whole and so I was looking on their website. If you're not familiar, you can go to the TGL's website, and they've got all the holes on there that they're going to play. One of them is called Quick Draw. That's the hole that if you watch the foreplay video, Riggs barely carried it 234 to cross over. I don't know if the simulator had wind built in or not, but I didn't think he was going to clear that 234 carry. But all the holes are created, and they did this. They explained it because the green can be manipulated, but it's the same green. But it can be different pin
Mhm.
placement, it can have different break and whatnot. I think it's gonna be sick. My favorite thing is like when you hit it, or if you miss the green, when you turn around and look at the green you're putting on, how the light shines down and shows you this is where your ball is, and you have to go drop your ball there or place it, and then play
There's
from
so
there.
much technology in it.
It's crazy. He was talking about the how the green has underneath it the hydraulics to raise it. You can change the same hole and have different breaks. Um, But on their website, you can do a quiz on who your team is, who you should vote for. I mean, who you should root for. I got picked for Atlanta, the Atlanta club, which is Billy Horschel, Justin Thomas, Patrick Cantlay, and Lucas Glover.
I got New York.
The New York. New York's gonna be a good team. Ricky, Xander, Matt, and Minwoo Lee.
I
Jupiter.
like Matt. Matt's one of them since we talked about him, we're like, he just does all this number stuff. He won like 2 weeks later, and he's just been in contention in several events
He has, and he.
with them Skechers.
I was looking at the teams earlier because I was trying to figure out Jupiter's gonna be loaded because not only is it Tiger, but they've got Max Homa, Tom Kim, and I think Kevin Kisner's gonna play pretty good.
Till
Uh,
Tom Kim gets called to the draft.
oh, that's true. And then Boston has Rory. So if you go check it out, they've got a lot of good teams, a lot of good players. It's gonna be fun to watch, exciting to watch. Um, I guess real quick, I just thought of this. We can say Max Homa club change. Did you see that
Huge,
coming?
huge. Well, I was watching Danny Rapp.
Uh
He
huh.
was talking about, Max struggled last year. 2 years ago, he was great. He was in contention in a bunch of things, but last year he had some difficulties. So Cobra has a ton of extra money floating around now since they're not Dylan Bryson anymore.
Yep.
So why not? And then Lululemon, he
That's big
said,
time.
yeah, for the wife, I'm sure it's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Oh, yeah,
I
she
feel like
probably
you
loves
gotta be one of them little skinny guys for stuff
to
like
wear
that.
Lululemon.
Yeah.
Uh, I didn't see him going Cobra. I thought Titleist kinda fit him in his clean style
Yeah.
and whatnot, but it's interesting. And then not only in the PGA world, but if you follow social media golf like we do, another name swapped to a golf club, which was shocking to me. Grant Horvat goes from a juggernaut like TaylorMade to an up and coming brand, Tacoma. That
And he's
ugh,
listed as part owner.
he's got a share in the
He's got a
estate to the
share in the
shareholder,
company. And
which is
putter. He switched putters.
he's got a lab in the
A
bag, don't
lab,
he?
yeah. They're saying his partner, the rumor is his partner on his YouTube channel right now is about to switch from Callaway irons to Tacoma.
Who?
Phil.
Oh, really?
That's the rumor that, they're hand in hand in
He's
business right
been
now.
Callaway forever. That would be insane. That'd
That's
be
that's
big
the
for
rumor.
Tacoma.
Phil's game
That
in the lab already, so he's willing to
yeah. It's
change it
insane that
up.
he's done 2 videos with Grant too, and then Grant has a video with Tiger coming out tomorrow.
Well, him and Grant are doing a partnership, a 2v2 series.
Oh, him and Phil.
Yeah, Grant and Phil.
Yeah. Um,
So it's one of them things. It's YouTube is where it's at, and Phil was talking in the latest video. It's so much more enjoyable because he's on live, so he can go play his events there. He can play in the majors, and then he does his YouTube thing and just plays for fun.
yeah. If he goes to Tacoma, that'd be crazy for them. Crazy big.
I might be willing.
I'm willing to try it for the price. Half a price of normal set.
Yeah, I still want to try one length.
Oh yeah, the Cobra one
That
link.
that's what I want to try, the one length.
That would be insane to hit one lengths. What do you think? You think Michael Morris is going? When's the last time you saw Michael Morris on your social media? First off,
Not often.
do
Oh,
you think he's going to go?
he posted his 2024 recap. I'm like, I don't know that I've seen a video with him.
His brother's been popping up on my TikTok, and it's like videos against Micah.
Oh yeah, I
Like
have
golf
seen
videos.
some of those.
But if he may go to Cummins, he may be like Grant, hook me up. Let me come over there with you. But
Yeah. Well,
big
I mean,
moves
I
for
feel
them.
like really since he switched, because he was Cobra, and then I guess does he still play Cobra?
I did he go from no? He was TaylorMade at one point.
Oh yeah, he's TaylorMade. He went from
Yeah,
Cobra to TaylorMade,
yeah, that's what it was.
and then he went from Primo to Bad Birdie.
And that's when everything fell off for him right
That's where
there.
I feel like it started dipping
Because I feel like Primo, when he was with Primo, they were sharing his content, they were posting
all
content
the
with
time.
him, and Bad Birdie's like, I don't see nothing, which I don't follow them either though, but,
I don't like the fit of their stuff,
I'm
but
not
I
gonna
see Primo share Grant all the time.
all the time. I'm not gonna lie, when they left Good, I thought, Grant, there's no way he makes it solo, like, it's just he's not as entertaining, but he has killed it on YouTube.
I like him. I feel like he's easy to relate to.
Yeah, he's so good. Him and Bryson are probably the top 2 golf creator and Brian Rose.
Bryson's such an easy watch for me.
Oh, yeah, because he's just fun, and he's good. It's fun watching somebody good,
I'm
play like
trying.
that. Yeah.
I'm trying. If that's
Well,
a shot.
his videos don't make him feel like he's, like, a pro, like, way over our heads. It kinda makes it feel like we can relate to him when we watch his
Yeah, he
stuff.
starts breaking it down. I love the science side of it where he
Mhm.
starts, well, this is 2 paces, this is another 2 paces, this slant, this degree is this, so you got to calculate it. Kind of like when Phil talks about wedges.
Oh, yeah.
Talking about this is going to be a flyer, you got to account for an extra 10% because of the water, and
Bryson would be fun on TGL because they're gonna be mic'd up, and so you're gonna hear everything they say. I would
oh
love to
yeah.
have heard him on that. Um, we're gonna transition into our golf goals for 2025. I look back at my golf goals for 2024, didn't meet any of them. They were unrealistic, so I tried to make them realistic this year. Me and Zach are gonna run through them. You go ahead and go first.
Okay, I want to play 2 rounds a month,
Mhm.
one being non-filmed. Whether
Same.
the one non-filmed is like a walking 9, would love a couple once or twice a month to walk 9 holes after work. once the time changes. I want to film 2 videos with us not touching the camera.
I think we have that plan currently, right?
Yeah, that's currently in the books. I would love to be invited to play.
Gosh, that'd be so
Like
sick.
someone call us and say, "Hey," which Copper Rock did after
Yeah,
after we left. But I'd love to get the invite to just, "Hey, y'all come out. We'll host you. You just film and do your thing and
Yeah,
highlight it." I think that has to be like a country club.
probably so.
I don't think there's any spots within
We
2
almost
hours you're
we almost
calling
had
us.
it with what was it, SOG? We almost had it worked out,
Yeah. Sog,
and
and
we won't
then
say.
I would love to break 80.
Oh, yeah, this would be the year.
I think if we're playing 2 rounds a month, I think that's the only way it'll happen. If it's only once a month, we'll never get close. Then I'd like to double up our YouTube subscribers.
That'd be so nice to reach that in
2K.
2K 2025. I'm going with I wanna play one like him, one non-filmed round a month for fun because we love filming content, but the rounds we just go play are so much fun too.
With some music.
Yeah, just vibe. One
Y'all
of
don't
those
know, but when you're filming, you
no
cannot
music.
have music on because your video get copyright
Yep,
strike or stricken,
and then it's no
and then
good
it's
on
silent.
YouTube. One of those rounds of the non-filmed, because the filmed ones this year are most likely going to be shambles between me and Zach, where we share a drive and then split up from there and compete. So one of the non-filmed rounds, I would like to be below 85. I would love, like Zach said, I would love to walk at least 4 rounds this year to get kind of into it. Um, I want to play 3 new courses. We're doing that this year. I want to reach 1,500 subs on YouTube, at least 2,000 would be even better. TikTok, if it's not banned, I'd love to get to 5,000 on it. And then a goal for the pod. I want to have one PGA Tour player on the BSG podcast this year. Don't have to be a big
Whether
name.
it's KFT or whatever.
Yeah, I just want to have a PGA Tour player. It could be a Corn Ferry Tour, somebody that's been on the PGA and then dropped down. Just have them on the pod. So if you have any connections and you're listening, let us know. We'd love to have somebody on the pod.
Connor, if you're listening, Willie Z is a great option.
Yeah, let's get Willie Z on here. Come on, Connor, help us out. What are you looking forward to the most in 2025 for the brand?
I would love some type of apparel deal.
Say, come on, people, holler
Apparel
at us.
or a ball. I don't even care about the irons or the clubs. That would be fantastic. But I feel like clubs sit for so long.
Yeah.
Like I'm not changing my driver this year. Hopefully.
Yeah.
There's no plans for any iron or equipment changes. So like a ball deal, someone just gives us a discount or something. Anybody
Anyway,
or apparel.
apparel would be nice. I feel like that's kind of where you get, which we've went through it being BSG so far. We had an apparel brand early on. It was hideous, but we had it. And just that feeling of getting like free stuff sent to you all the time and like them sharing your stuff. I was like,
Yeah.
that's what we need is somebody that backs us. And it's a little harder for us now because the game's changing and we're kind of like, we're not picky, but we want something that more fits us and suits us.
I want to be able to wear it to work.
Yeah. And so we're reaching out to some brands that are a little bit out of our level. And so we're trying to be like, hey, just take a chance on us, believe on us. So any brands out there, you go holler at your guys. We're trying to rep it.
We're
Let you
ready.
know. Golf ball brands. We can always run on back to our first love, the first one that ever gave us a deal.
Yeah, I told Jeremy the other day. We played Wednesday at Callaway, and I saw he says this year. I said never,
Never again.
never again unless they're distributing to me to my mailbox with 0 cost.
You know, transparency for everybody listening. If you're trying to get the content world, the ways that early on, and we haven't been doing this recently, but the ways that we got that deal and other deals is we would just post stuff and tag them in it nonstop, and
It doesn't work for the big brands.
No,
They
no,
don't care.
But like the golf balls, when we were working with Cut, I would literally just film myself putting the daily 10, and I just do it with Cut, and I'd be like, "Come on, let's work together." And then finally, they were like, "Okay, here's a code y'all can use." We just need to get back into that annoyingness where we just start tagging brands nonstop.
Everybody.
Yeah, just hitting them all up. Uh, let's see. Yeah, that's what and then my favorite part so far in BSG as we get this one has been, I think, the Masters trip in 2024, getting to be able to say I saw Tiger Woods. I feel like that's the epiphany of golf for us at our level. It's like, hey, I saw Tiger Woods in person, hit a golf shot. Um, and then to top it off, it was at Augusta. It wasn't just anywhere. Like we saw him at the
Yeah.
Masters.
I think
Possibly his last one.
the Masters in general. Like I tried to explain it to Joni that I've literally been applying since I turned 18
Yeah.
every year. And this year we didn't get selected. But
Thought
just
we
to
would
go
have.
once when I'm in like prime condition to walk it and see it all and witness it and be able to go on a practice round and take the camera.
It was insane.
That's one of the photos that always pops up on my memories. Me and Joni in front of the 18 fairway
Oh, yeah.
and just getting to go, period. I told her, I said, I honestly think it's probably worth going down and buying a ticket
Oh, yeah, just to get back
from
in.
one of the scammers.
I don't even think at this time last year, I don't think I even knew I was going to the Masters. I feel like you told me closer in
No, it was
time.
like 2 weeks prior
Yeah. Yeah.
or
So
a week prior. It was
this
real.
time last year, I didn't even know. And then my boy hooked it up, and it was just crazy going and watch that and seeing it in person and everything. So that's the coolest moment so far, BSG. Looking forward to 2025. I'm excited about this year. I think it's going to be our best year of content because we're kind of getting back into the rhythm. We kind of have a game plan of what we want to do. There's going to be more stuff on our social media. It's going to be a little more
Year
active.
of the waffle.
Year
I
of the
tried to
waffle.
I tried to explain it to Joni. She was like, "That does not make sense."
That's good. We're gonna get a shirt made for it. Year of the waffle. This is the year we're gonna cover it up, cover social media like your hash browns. Smothered. What is it? Smothered, covered, and
Scattered, covered, and smothered.
that's it. We're
The
gonna
the
be all over
theory
social media.
is so we're doing a Waffle House type thing where a year of the waffle.
Hmm.
And inside a Waffle House, if you're from the South and you go, when you order your hash browns, you can get them covered with whatever you want. Our goal this year is to cover all social media all the time and always be present.
Always. That's how we were at the beginning. And
Called Year of the Waffle.
we'll be posting as soon as we got this podcast. I'm gonna be posting a clip, and then we're gonna get these podcast clips going. But we're gonna try to be everywhere on social media like we used to be. And then the courses we're playing. We're going to Macklemore twice to play both their courses, and
Mm-hmm.
it's almost one of those trips where we're gonna play golf, but we're going to really focus on the footage because this is a course that's just gonna be insane on camera. And I want to make sure we capture it.
Yeah, we got Macklemore twice. We got Bay Point. It's one of our home away from homes.
Yep, fun. Jay's always so fun on camera too.
Yeah. And it'd be nice to play with him for
Yeah,
once.
we're a team this year. We're breaking 50 with Jay.
And then we'll go to Purcell.
Yep,
Always great for the camera.
came down to 18 our last trip to Purcell.
Old Toccoa Farm.
Mm-hmm.
And then Denver. So
It's
I
gonna be
don't
wild.
think we said anything about it yet, but the 2025 BSG trip is to Denver, Colorado.
We're hopefully.
Kind
I don't
of
want to.
slightly back out west.
I was gonna say I want to see snow up on the mountains, not on the golf course. That's the plan.
I don't even know if they would have snow then.
They probably won't. It'll probably feel good. Probably similar to Utah, I imagine. Well, Utah would
Yeah.
have been hot. And so and Purcell, if you're a big social media guy, Purcell Farms is Farm Links. But this is our first time playing it in the spring where everything's gonna be green. Every time we go, we play it at the discounted rate in the winter, and everything's kind of like brown and
Except
not dead.
last
But
year. I won with the Masters pick and we
oh yeah,
went
yeah, yeah.
the
Oh,
end of
that's
the
what our
summer.
match was.
Yeah. We
Yep.
went, but it was gray. It wasn't
And it all came down to and on 17 and it all came down to 18, the chip, and we both ducked it. I
and
chunked mine into the bunker, and then you were laughing at me, and then you chunked yours over there.
yep, it was a choking moment.
Yeah. But that kind of video is gonna be kind of going into 2025 where me and Zach kind of play the same drive, and then we split up from there, and it's match play. And it's always been fun doing that anyway. So
It's just easy. I feel like at our skill level with our zero amount of practice,
yeah.
the tee box is always the issue.
Yeah.
And once you're off the tee, it's match play.
And then it keeps it competitive. Like that one came out at 18. So this year we're gonna be doing if you're watching our videos, we're gonna have the Breaking 50 series going, which Our first episode has already come out. About to start on episode 2. I think this one I'm going to make it into one video, see how long it is, and see how it works compared to the two. For our size of our channel, these 2 videos did actually pretty good. One's almost at 500 views, and one's like 3 something, which has been good. The last 2 videos we posted are like barely 100 views, so they did good. The next one is with Scott and Maddox, and so we're gonna make it into one long video, post it, see how it does. But 2025 is breaking 50, and then basically
And go
go
1v1.
courses and highlighting courses and competing. And me and Zach will have a running record to the end of the year, and there'll be like a
Hopefully,
BSG
come
champion.
out on top.
Yeah, because honestly, well, we'll figure out Denver. I really enjoyed this year, like not filming every round and just getting to play.
Yeah,
Uh,
same.
so Denver may be more of like a social media kind of trip, getting content and
I told Jeremy. So the goers with us this year have already been decided. You know,
mhm.
so no, it's a raffle system. It's like an award.
As long as me and you already got a spot, it's okay.
Yeah, that's the only guaranteed spots. It's
Yeah.
me, Casey, Jeremy, and AJ.
Mhm.
I told Jeremy, I said, the only thing you got to do is take pictures.
Yeah.
And I don't care if we film it. If we get picture, I feel like pictures
Maybe.
are so nice to look back on.
Yeah, we may just do a bunch of like vertical social media clips instead of filming videos. But I think it'd be fun, and just doing that kind of stuff, and just make it a trip. If anything, I think it'd almost be fun, and this could be done with a GoPro. Literally, just vlog style the whole trip, like not film whole rounds, but vlog the drive to the airport, vlog the flight, vlog landing and getting there, and here's this course,
Behind
here's
the
this course.
scenes.
Yeah, the whole trip like that, and then put out a video
We
like that.
kind of had a plan for Utah
Gosh,
like that,
don't get
but
me started. Don't get me started. But I think that'd be almost be a fun video too, just seeing like how this is what a boys trip looks like.
oh yeah,
Kind of thing. And then not even worry about filming the golf, just doing, our silly little TikToks. Like, what do you think you're going to shoot?
yeah. What's in the bag? Guess my handicap. The
Yeah.
easy stuff.
Even we could do stuff like, hey, this is a 152-yard par 3. Come play this par 3 with me, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
So that's probably what it'll be. But so if you're into that kind of stuff, our whole YouTube the whole year is pretty much gonna be our podcast weekly, breaking 50, and then me and Zach competing against each other the whole year at some really cool courses. So we've got Purcell for that, Malcolmore, the Highlands course, Malcolmore, the Keep, Old Toccoa. That's 4 courses already. Me and Zach are gonna be going 1v1 on. I think next weekend we're going 1v1. We're gonna start the year off.
yeah. That's not. We'll probably start it off at Bull Creek, west or east, one of the two.
Our first 1v1 of the year will be right there.
0-1 on the year right now. I played Jeremy, and
luckily that's not on camera though, so nobody knows.
No, it's not on camera.
I talked to him about that the other night when you had to hop off Call of Duty because of Marley, and I said, Zach said he came down to one putt. It's close. He said, no, Zach's just trying to tell you that.
No,
he was making it sound like it was something else. I said, whoa.
No, we had a good battle though. He hadn't played since 1st of November, and mine was like November 14th or 15th when we played with Maddox and Scott. Very rusty.
Yeah, that's the last time when did we play Maddox and Scott? November?
It was like middle of November.
Yeah, that's the last time I played. So I'm hoping you're really driving the ball really good next Saturday at Bull Creek, so I can just hop
It was
off
working. And Jeremy was like, Jeremy said they were some of my more impressive drives he's seen in a long while.
And I think most of these courses for me and Zach, we'll probably play around 6,000 to 6,200, somewhere in there. Now that we got a little bit better, we may not play the Ford tees for these like we did at Purcell last year. We may go back at least one. I don't know, but it'll be fun regardless. It's always a good time.
I'm fine with close. Having a wedge in helps a lot.
Yeah, that's like being fun and competitive. And so 2025 is going to kick off with breaking 50 with Matt Scott, followed up by me and Zach's first 1v1. We're going to try to bring you one competitive video a month along with the podcast. Sometimes there may be 2 a month, depends on how it works out.
And then in February, we're linking up with our guy again for a break 50.
We're going up to see Logan Kane, maybe at a TPC course.
I hope so.
I was
looking. I was like, what? So we're playing. Logan and Kane the band are playing in Duluth.
Mm-hmm.
They're playing at Gas South Arena, which is where me and Joni went and saw the big Christmas orchestra, the Trans-Siberian.
Oh,
We saw it
yeah.
last year before Marley was born, and it was so loud. I told Joni if we ever do anything like that, I feel like I need earplugs now.
I was in our text with Logan yesterday or today. Was he talking about that same weekend he may play Sawgrass, and that's why he didn't want to push his buddy?
I think it's the same week. I don't. They're
Oh.
they got a good schedule. They're busy.
Yeah, they
Because
go
like very
he'll be in
next
Atlanta
day
one
they're
day
in
and Florida the
Knoxville.
next. Oh, okay.
So I mean they're bouncing around. So there's
Well,
no time. They're with Toby Mac, I think.
Regardless, we're gonna be going to see Logan. He's been a previous video with us. The last one was kind of a everybody fighting against each other. This one's gonna be a breaking 50 with Logan. And so that's gonna be a fun one. And then March, I don't think March anything. April's Purcell, May's
No, March is
Macklemore.
Bay Point with Jay.
Oh yeah, March is Bay
It's
Point.
booked.
That would be another fun trip to do behind the scenes. The only thing is it's just me and you going, so it'd be hard to film behind the scenes and the round.
Yeah.
But maybe we can make it happen. Who knows? We may can do that.
Yeah. So we're like, so January's 1v1, February's breaking 50, March is Bay Point with Jay breaking 50, April's Purcell, May's Macklemore,
June's Old Tacoma.
June's Old Tacoma, and then we got Macklemore the newest course we saved for October so we can see if we can get some leaves changing up on the mountain.
In October. And so July, August, September will probably be local courses around here, or unless we find something else, we'll go jump on it. Maybe get another 1v1, some 1v1s going. I'd love to at least maybe get like 6 or 7 of us battles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just so it's a good like number.
We can always go to Stillwater.
Oh yeah. Oh, I hate that course, but I'll go up there.
I wish RTJ was a realistic option.
Well, we may need to follow back up with him and see if we can get something. You know, they're never on any kind of social media. We need to try to holler at them and follow back up with
anybody that follow us have any interactions with RTJ? I feel like it is. We bought the membership, the trail card. I'm not buying it this year. Last 3 years we bought it. We played once because you just cannot get a good tee time.
I think
Happy Wife, Happy Life is a 7 to 8:30 a.m. tee time.
Yep, and be home by lunch. I think we hit up AU Club, SOG, and Moore's Mill. See if one of them will let us come highlight the course and play, and that'd be a good one.
SOG's easy. Got the connection there.
Yeah. I'm just not trying to pay that guest rate, that $129. I need to come.
Part of my goal is 2025. Be invited out to a course,
especially what is it? One like that, a membership one, country club.
Yeah, a private.
Yeah, I'm not trying to pay one.
I wouldn't mind doing the Highlands if they'd invite us out.
Oh yeah, that'd be. And I still want to go. It'd almost have to be. We'd have to be in Birmingham for another reason. But I want to go play the par 3 course out there. Hey, Macklemore has a par 3 course. I didn't know that until I watched that video today.
I guess I saw it when I watched it last week.
Yeah, I don't know how long because it's already a 4-hour drive for us to get there, ain't it?
No, it's sub 3.
Oh, okay.
Or it's right 3 hours and 2 minutes from my house.
They were talking about
Bay Point's the longest one. Yeah, I have Sweetens Cove booked for July 4th. I think I told Brady and Jeremy they can have it. I don't want to drive 4 hours.
Oh, that'd save us a lot of money. The company's on because that was an expensive round for us, wasn't it? For me and you.
It's already off. It's off the budget.
I was about to say that was going to be like a $200 and something round.
Yeah, it's like $115 or $130 each.
Yeah, boy, look at us making cuts where we need to make cuts at. We big time.
We trimming.
Hey, this is already really thanks to all of you listening and all of you watching. We're already one step closer to our dream because golf in 2025 is now an official business expense, like it's covered because people take time to watch us. And so people like Moon Golf believe in us because of you. And it's allowed us to chase this dream a little bit more. And our wife's not be like, you're spending how much money to golf? Or like
that's always the first question.
Like if we had to pay out of pocket for Macklemore, the keep, how much was that going to be a person?
It's $300 a person.
$300 a person. There's no way Katie would have let me play that. And so thanks to you watching, we're able to go play it and document it. And so we do want to say thanks to everybody with us.
funny story. Jeremy's like, "Oh, y'all are going? Can I go?" I said, "You
You
can."
go. You go.
I said, he said, "How much is it?" I said, $2.99 per tee time. He said, "Oh, I'm out." He said, "I'm not playing enough right now." I said, "We ain't either."
Yeah, but it's just gonna be that's gonna be one of those rounds too, where we're basically gonna be like awestruck every hole, just like, whoa, let's film this.
Especially when we get to 18.
Yeah, and is that one that we're taking a cameraman, or do we have a cameraman with that one?
It's
No, we have
it's
Old Toccoa and High and Purcell.
yeah, we can rotate.
Yeah, it don't matter. I mean, I'm fine with having the cameraman Purcell because that'll be really the 1v1. I would love to have the cameraman with us because the breaking 50, it's not as stressful as trying to compete.
Yeah, because it's a scramble.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of times in our 1v1s where it gets, close and, like, it's like a fun competitive, and so we're so funny, but it never gets caught because we're off to the side of the camera or,
Yep.
like, we're doing so if there's a
Just like when we
cameraman.
both duffed it.
Yeah,
That was awful.
and then, like, instantly because we're in the habit of we'll film it, okay, cut the camera off, walk to the next shot, and the whole time we're walking to the next shot, we're, like, laughing and cutting up jokes and stuff about how
Mhm.
bad we are, and none of that gets captured. So having a cameraman there will be that, which maybe if you're a cameraman and you wanna try to come to Macklemore, holler at us
Yeah,
we'll buy you
we
food.
will you can ride, we will pay your way into the cart, and
Yep.
we will buy your food all day.
Now don't tell us you're a cameraman, you know nothing about a camera. Don't do
Please.
that. We,
And if you do, please make sure you know how to clean your lens because
oh, yeah.
we filmed ourselves several times, and I started to watch it on YouTube. I'm like, "Is
Why is
my
that dirty?
monitor dirty?" And I'm like, "Oh my god!"
So, if you're interested in filming for real, if you are listening, we haven't tried this, and you know something about cameras, and you're like, "Hey, I would definitely come hang out with y'all and film," send us a message on Instagram and let us know because we're looking for it, and we'll pay for your food. We'll pay for you to get in the cart and ride. You're not golfing. You'll just be filming,
Yeah,
and
you are not golfing. Make that clear.
we're willing to give it a try, honestly, and see if you got. We're bringing a camera in with us twice this year, and we're paying a pretty good price to have him. But would be interested in trying to see if there's other people out there as well that want to work with us. So let us know. We'll wrap this show up with the drop zone. Do you have a lucky or a favorite club in the bag?
I got one of both.
Go ahead.
Lucky. I feel like my 4 hybrid always works. It
True.
always helps me out. I've had it for like 4 years now. It's
Mhm.
the longest tenured club in my bag to let you know it. I'll switch them real quick.
Didn't you
Then
you bought a new hybrid to replace that one, right? Or you just didn't do
no,
it?
I bought a 2 hybrid
Oh,
for a little middle of the road distance.
yeah.
Favorite is my putter. I just love the way it looks.
Same. I love my putter. I feel if there's ever a shot, like if it's like, hey, you really need to hit a fairway, or you really need to hit a green, or really need to make a putt, I feel more confident making a putt, no matter where I am on the green with my putter, than like trying to hit a fairway or trying to hit a green with another club.
Give me 200 yards.
That's the number you want?
200, 210. I feel like my putter can. I mean, not my putter. My 4 hybrid is there.
That's crazy. That's
It may
crazy.
let me down a couple times, but I feel like it's one of them. I love it.
Putter is my favorite club in the bag as well. Currently have the Odyssey, but Lab, if you want to work together, I'm not against throwing a Lab in the
They're
bag.
chasing.
Yeah, I know. So
They're
Lab,
chasing a bunch of market share.
if you're looking for some content creators that will push your brand like crazy, I've got a bag right here that a Lab would fit great in. Favorite club is that Lucky Club. I think anytime I have my 54 in my hand and I'm around a green, I feel like I can be okay with it, and I have a lot of good stuff happen with it. So I like the 54. Let us know what you have or what your favorite club is and all that. And as always, like and subscribe. The boys have a big year coming, and we're excited about it. Hopefully, you got excited about it, hearing about it with us.
We're growing. We're grinding.
We got this song's called Feeding the Ducks. We're just vibing out. So make sure you like and subscribe.
Popcorn.
Follow along for 2025. I think it's really going to be the best year of BSG yet. I'm Casey. This is Zach. And we out.
Peace.